What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the BMW X6m 50i and the x6m comp. Now, don't leave. Let me tell you something. I know I don't have both cars here with me, but I will give you a very similar experience to that. So just give me a chance and just sit down and wait. So yeah, I'm just gonna, So let us start off with what we usually start things off with. It is the engines, and we're gonna start with the x6m 50i. Now, the x6m 50i will come with a 4.4 liter twin turbo V8. Before you get in the comments and tell me it's a single turbo twin scroll, whatever it is you like to call it. And it's also got 523 horsepower, and it does 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds. Now, for the X6 comp, it's going to come with the same 4.4 liter V8, and this one is going to have 617 horsepower. And the difference between the two is... And it's going to do 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. Now, a lot of people would say that there isn't a lot of difference when it comes to the performance of both these cars, and I choose to disagree with this statement, alright? Because what did I drive? I drove an M50i, and I drove an M5 comp, and the difference was massive. I did drive the X6 M50i, but I never drove an X6M comp. So, when it comes to performance, the X6 comp is going to be better. And I guarantee you that you can get from 0 to 60 in way less than 3.7 seconds. But yeah, this is not the only difference between the two cars. Now, when it comes to design and styling, both these cars are, arguably pretty similar. The untrained eye of a person who's not into cars wouldn't really be able to tell the difference between the two. But anybody with more than 3 IQ would know the difference between the two. We know that the X6M is going to have a more aggressive grille. It's going to have a bit more carbon fiber. It's going to have the quad exhaust outlet, rather than that weird thing that they put in the back of the X6. And it's going to be a bit more aerodynamic. I'm not too sure about that, but they say it's a bit more aerodynamic. Maybe I could have done a bit more research and confirmed that, but as of now, we don't know much. Now, let's take a look at the main topic of discussion. It's not really the main topic, but it's one of the main things. They both drive the same. The difference between... Listen, here's where people get things mixed up between the M50s and the comps, is that they're kind of similar, but they are nowhere near the same. The 50s are like comp cars in limp mode, almost. You just don't have that freedom, and you don't get that exciting feeling in the 50s and 40s that you get in the comps. I've made another video similar to this, and people are like, oh no, the M340i is so much better. Like, no, it's... Like, here's the thing. 50s are better than 40s, and then the comp is better than the 50. Miles better. So, yeah, let's just take a look at the driving dynamics of the two. The X6 M50i offers impressive driving dynamics with BMW's xDrive all-wheel drive system. And it's going to have the BMW M adaptive suspension, which is going to give you a bit of sportiness and a bit of comfort. Now, the X6M will take things a notch further, or a notch up. No. It will take it one step further, I guess, is what I should say. It's going to give you a fully dressed up M suspension, or in other words, an upgraded suspension over the M adaptive thing, whatever. And you're also going to get an M Sport differential and other enhancements that will make the car just drive and handle and feel that much better. The X6 comp takes that one again. I would say performance is definitely the comp, looks definitely the comp, driving dynamics is definitely going to be the call. I mean, look, if you're kind of like just like a regular driver, I don't think you'll be able to feel the difference, but if you're more of like an intense guy who's going to test your car to the limits, you will be able to tell the difference between the 50 and the comp. So yeah, now that that's out of the way, let's head inside of the car and see what the differences are. Now, interior and technology. As you can see, both these cars look pretty similar. Both of them will offer, you know, the luxurious kind of, I don't know, people call BMW's interiors luxurious. I don't know about that. You're going to get comfortable seating in both for the most part. But the comp, you're going to get carbon fiber. And in the other one, you're going to get that wooden looking thing that nobody likes. I don't know who likes that or who wants that in their car. But apparently my dad does. That's the only person I know who would want something like that. And he does have that in his car, which is sad. Or you're either going to get that piano black, whatever, you know what I mean. The x6 m50i is going to be exactly like every other BMW there is. You're going to be able to mess with your exhaust, and that's not exactly with every BMW, but you get the idea. You're going to have sport, efficient, and comfort driving modes. You're going to have the same infotainment system you get in all cars. You're going to have the sport seats, but they're not really the sport seats because you get the sports seats in the M sports seats. So you're going to get them in the M. I don't even know what these dudes are doing nowadays. But anyways, the seats on the X6 are mad ugly. They look like fridges, same as the ones in the M5. Just nasty, but we move on. While in the comp, you're going to get some cooler things. You're going to get M modes. But yeah, you'll get the carbon fiber. You'll get the, you're going to get everything you get, but more enhanced. So like your M modes, the infotainment system is equipped with a lot more information and things you can customize and change. Your speedometer cluster thing is going to change up as well, based on the M mode, and you can mess with the car. You can put it in rear-wheel drive. You can put it in four-wheel drive. You can even mess with your brakes. You can make them more comfortable or more sporty. You can do the same thing with the suspension, with the chassis of the car, with the transmission, with the engine, with the exhaust. I think I already said that, but now I'm just repeating myself. So yeah, when it comes to the interior, again, the X6M is much better. Now, is the difference in comfort going to be massive to the point where like you wouldn't buy the X6M comp because, oh, it's too uncomfortable? I don't think so. BMW, like if you want a comfortable BMW car, or from my experience, the two very comfortable BMW cars that I've ever been in, 7 Series and the X7. These are extremely comfortable cars. Everything else is bonkers, right? You have the 5 Series, garbage. The 4 Series is absolute garbage. All the trims. And the 1 and 2, I don't even need to talk about those. The Series and the X's as well. The X5 is half decent. It's comfortable. But anyways, this is not about any of that. You know, moral of the story, or long story short, BMW's cars are not as comfortable as you think they are. I uploaded a video of a BMW 540i long-term review, and I was saying it's not a Rolls Royce, and then someone came in and said, you know, why do you keep saying it's not a Rolls Royce? Well, because it's not. Obviously, it's not. So if people consider BMW as a luxury car brand, that means there's like comfortable suspensions. Yeah, they make good suspensions, but like, trust me, there are cars, I won't mention names, but they're miles ahead. I'm just going to give it to you, you know, plain and simple. If you go out and buy anything 50 over an M, it just means you can't afford an M. And there is no shame about that. But to the other group of people that are sitting there and trying to be different, like, oh yeah, no, the 50 is so much better. You come from Asgard. You're not even from planet Earth, because I don't know what you're on about. You've definitely never been in a car. You've never driven a car. And it's bandwagon effect. You're following the rest of the pack. Everybody's saying the 50 is cool because that's all they can afford. So don't be like that. The X6M comp is clear in every single aspect of the word clear. Better. I should have said better. Much better. Now, the price difference, obviously the comp is going to be a bit more expensive, but I wouldn't be surprised if the difference is something minor. I mean, anything up to like 25k, to be completely honest with you, is justifiable. Because yes, visually, it's practically almost the same car. But everything that goes on under and inside where it really matters, that's where that extra money is going. So our winner for today is definitely going to be the X6M. Be smart. Buy yourself an X6M if you can afford it. If you can't, the M50i is also not that far behind the X6M. But if you can afford the M, then definitely go for the M. I hope you make the right decision. If you hypothetically are looking to get one. It's been great today. I liked making today's video. And if any of the 20 of you made it all the way till the end here, I just want to let you know you're an absolute G. And I love you. Thank you for staying that long. If you're, you know what? If you're still here, please comment something. You know what? What number am I holding up? just write this in the comments and I'll know you made it all the way to the end and you're an absolute G. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in the next video.